There is a quiet, continuous leak happening in the background of most industrial operations. It drains capital directly from the operating margin, and it very rarely triggers an alarm. Survival in heavy manufacturing requires drawing massive electrical loads. You cannot scale production without running heavy machinery. Eventually, a factory owner receives a severe penalty fee on their utility bill. To stop the financial bleeding, they purchase an automatic power factor control panel. For the first 60 days, the equipment appears to work. The utility bill returns to normal. In month 3, the fines come back. The penalty is identical, yet the hardware on the wall hasn't been touched. The regulatory environment has changed. Utility boards like MSEDCL no longer bill industrial consumers strictly for the active energy they use. They bill in kVAh. Under this billing standard, reactive power draw acts as a compounding punitive tax on the facility's baseline profit margin. Open the cabinet and you find the hardware designed to solve this. Power capacitors wired into an APFC panel. Operators consistently treat these panels as a permanent static fix, a box purchased to make a math problem disappear forever. Incumbent vendors operate on point-of-sale margins. They install the metal box, demonstrate a clean power factor for 2 billing cycles, and abandon the site. 95% of MSME facilities do not employ dedicated electrical engineers to continuously audit power quality. They are running blind. When the penalties inevitably return, the vendor blames the factory's fluctuating machinery loads to avoid accountability. If the factory output remained identical and the panel was not physically altered, why did it fail? Purchasing unmonitored hardware creates a false sense of security. It leaves the operator fully exposed to dynamic physical failure. To understand why the utility extracts this fee, look closely at their billing methodology. Industrial motors consume 2 types of power. Active power physically turns the machinery. Reactive power generates the invisible magnetic fields required to sustain that rotation. This formula details how utilities calculate kVAh billing. The active power, the kWh, is completely isolated from the reactive power, the RKWH. A poor power factor forces the facility to pull excess reactive power directly from the grid to keep its production lines running. As the reactive power variable increases, it mathematically inflates the final kVAh value that the utility charges the factory for. This chart compares identical energy usage. 10,000 units of active power with a perfect power factor yields 10,000 billed units. Drop the power factor, and that exact same usage yields 11,180 billed units. That is an 11.8% increase in billing units, generated entirely by poor power factor.
the facility produced 0 additional goods. The machines ran for the exact same duration. The operator paid nearly 12% more for the identical physical output. Facilities with a contract demand under 2,000 kVA absorb the vast majority of these utility penalties. The utility controls the meter, and the utility controls the math. Without active intervention, reactive power leakage guarantees a monthly extraction of capital. Which brings us back to the panel on the wall. The billing math gets worse over time because of physical realities inside that box. Power capacitors are consumable components. They are not permanent structural assets. Under continuous heavy industrial loads, ambient heat, and factory vibration, the internal electrochemical layers of the capacitor physically degrade. This capacitance loss occurs gradually over months, operating entirely out of sight. The hardware vendor sold a degrading consumable part and treated it like a permanent installation. Because the APFC panel has no external warning system, the operator only learns the hardware has collapsed when the massive penalty arrives in the mail. By that time, the utility fine vastly exceeds the cost of simply replacing the degraded capacitor. Physical hardware degradation is inevitable. The actual failure is operating a system that cannot predict its own collapse before the billing cycle closes. The solution requires breaking the hardware cycle. Do not simply buy another unmonitored panel when the old one fails. The first step is measurement. A 48-hour diagnostic test identifies the exact volume of reactive power currently leaking into the facility. Next, a ruggedized edge computing gateway is mounted directly to the main electrical inlet. This gateway continuously pulls data from the APFC panel, tracking the gap between real power and apparent power in real time. It monitors the specific degradation curve of the capacitors. The system flags a critical warning well before the hardware crosses the utility's penalty threshold. A precise component swap restores the hardware to maximum capacity, preempting the utility fine entirely. Hardware degrades in the background. Software verifies the reality. Capturing the real-time data stream is the only way to own the control point. It converts a reactive penalty into a predictable, managed outcome. This architecture unlocks a completely different business model for both the facility and the technology partner. The incumbent incentive structure rewards vendors for moving metal. They are paid to sell a box and leave. The managed energy service model aligns incentives. The partner guarantees a power factor near absolute unity and manages the hardware continuously. For the factory operator, this demands 0 upfront capital expenditure. The entire service is funded through operating expenses. The provider extracts a recurring monthly fee from a percentage of the utility penalties they eliminate. Active management of reactive power can recover up to 25% of a facility's total energy cost. These savings yield a complete return on the operation within 6 to 12 months, completely eliminating the constant drain of reactive power penalties. In heavy manufacturing, where margins are rigid and economic stress is constant, protecting a quarter of the energy budget determines whether an operation scales or slowly suffocates. Obscurity protects the utility boards and the hardware vendors. Legibility creates a permanent advantage for the operator. Stop buying unmonitored metal boxes and start partnering for guaranteed execution.